All right, everybody. We're coming down Ennis down here to Blodgett, and this is what this video is about how Precinct 1 with Rodney Ellis came out here and redid the streets of Blodgett with the bike trail, Protect Your Southern, without the neighbors' permission. Welcome to Blodgett Street. This is how Blodgett look. Over here is the bike trail for the people who are on the bicycle. Now, why he couldn't do this? He is Commissioner Rodney Ellis. Why he couldn't do it on Wheeler Street? Okay, as you can see, we have to stop for the students. And right here is the bike trail. But right now we're showing you Blodgett on how our County Commissioner Rodney Ellis have did this street and made it into a bike trail and a one-way street. Now if somebody's car stopped on them, and like if the car behind me stopped on me, or I stopped, they would have to get a record to come through here and tow me away. And look at all the changes that they would have to do. And the reason why I'm saying this and showing you this, because Rodney Ellis and County Commissioner 1, Precinct 1, they could have did this on Wheeler Street. But no, they coming over here where the homes at and destroying Blodgett. Why they didn't do it over there on Wheeler Street was not no homes at, and where you don't have to deal with Canfield Oaks and all these other homes over here behind Blodgett, such as Wentworth and Arbor and even Rosedale. All these people are affected on how he came and redid this over here on Blodgett. Now look at that here. This is almost going through a school zone. All these different stops. And look at all the cars behind me. Now you know how bad these people in Houston drive. But like I'm telling y'all people, do not vote for these people because they black, because they're selling you out. Now, if they wanted to do a bike trail and do a street like this, they could have did it at Wheeler. That's where Texas Southern is located. Texas Southern is not located on Blodgett. It's located on Wheeler. No, he's coming here to try to move these homes and these houses like at Canfield Oaks over there on Ruth and the 3500 block of Ruth and Rosewood. He's trying to get them out of there. Because he could have did the same thing on Wheeler Street. And the city councilman didn't have nothing to do with this. From my understanding, he took taxpayers' money to build this. If this thing was necessary for it to be done, University of Houston have the money to finance this for him, instead of raiding the poor taxpayers' money out like Rodney Ellis did. Now see all of these things? Look at this car here. Look here. See that? You see? Now you see what I'm saying? Now you see what I'm saying? Look at this. You're looking at it. See how that truck just zoomed by me? Why? Because he's getting tired of waiting. This is a one lane. And as you can see, there he is right up there. He's not going nowhere. Now, if he's in that big a hurry, he would run that red light. There he is right there. Who is he? Is he a city employee? No. Look at him. See? Now you see what I'm saying? But Rodney Ellis don't care. And people are voting him in because he's black. It's sad, but it's true. We're going to go back down this street again. Now, here it is right up here on Blodgett and Scott. This is where this started at. It don't start on the other side of Blodgett because now you tampering with the University of Houston. And they do not want to do that. They is Precinct 1. Look at this. Now you seen how that truck went around me. Because he got tired of stopping. He ran those stop signs. They got stop signs out here. And people supposed to stop. But do you think these people gonna stop without any HPD out here to make them stop? No. Look at these trucks. They keep on going. See that? Look at this. See it say stop. State law, stop. Now why has he did this? Because he did it for the University, really he did it for Texas Southern, y'all. University of Houston had nothing to do with this. Because if University of Houston had something to do with it, they would have had this, like you see right now, they would have had it going down Wheeler Street, which would run into University of Houston. But Blodgett do not run into University of Houston. Blodgett is not where Texas Southern is located. Texas Southern is located on Wheeler. Okay? Now, let me go down here and show you. We're going to turn here on Wester. And as you can see how they got it maxed up? See how they got it maxed up over here? Right here by Canfield Oaks. They are trying to squeeze out these homeowners out here because, like I'm telling you, this is the University District. So Texas Southern is trying to squeeze out Canfield Oaks, which is the first black subdivision that was built for blacks in 3rd Ward. Now, we'll go down Roots, which is the 3500 block of Roots. See, the reason why we're going down Route, because it had houses on both sides. When Mr. Sterling came out here, Sterling Jones came out here after World War II, 1947, they built this area for blacks. And Mr. Sterling Jones was a black man. And this was the first subdivision that was built for blacks that had brick homes out here. Now, right there is an original house right there. Okay, that's an original. And up here on this corner is an original home. Now they call it Canfield Oaks because it only ran to Canfield. And Canfield used to be one of the busiest streets out here in 3rd Ward in the early 40s. And now as we go down here and show you Blodgett Street. Like I showed you, it's a one-way going towards Scott. Now we're just going a one-way going towards Ennis. And that's where it goes from Ennis to Scott, Blodgett. Now, like I said, they could have did this by Texas Southern. But no, they want to squeeze these homes out. And we're going straight on down here to Ennis, where it would end at. And then we're gonna go down Wheeler, where they could have built this if they wasn't trying to run these homes and these people out in Canfield Oaks and over here behind Blodgett, which would include Wentworth, Arbor, Wichita, and Palm. But as you can see, there it is right here, the homes in the back of Blodgett, which more than likely should be the 3400 block. And then as we get up here to Sawyer, it should be the 3300 block. And then as we get up here to Delano, right up here to Sawyer, and the next one after Sawyer would be Ennis. And there it is. This is a one-way going towards South Main or going towards downtown Houston, what you might say. Seeing all these places got little places where you got to stop. Instead of putting a yield sign, they put a stop sign now. How many people gonna stop when they don't see nobody? And then what's gonna happen? Bam! wreck. What's gonna happen? Insurance. What's gonna happen? Lawyers trying to get money, squeezing these insurances. That's why our insurance is so high here in Houston. Okay, now we're gonna go down Ennis to Wheeler, which is right up here. Now, and what if this thing was really actually meant to help the students at Texas Southern, it would have been on Wheeler instead of Blodgett. The school is not located on Blodgett. The school is located on Wheeler. That's what made me think it's a red flag. And see, right here is Texas Southern. And that trail could have started right there and ran all the way on down to Scott Street, if it was for Texas Southern. But my opinion, it was to run the people out of their homes in Canfield Oaks, and also the people home that stayed behind Blodgett, like I said, like Wentworth, Arbor, Wichita, and Palm, all the way back to Sophomore. And this is how this situation is. And that trail could have went the same way. It could have went on the side of Texas Southern, the school, where the kids use that to go back and forward to class. And here we is, Texas Southern, as you can see. And right now, we're on Cleburne. And like I said, they could have used Wheeler Street. And from what I understand through a city attorney, that Rodney Ellis used the taxpayers' money to build that, when it wasn't for the taxpayers, it was for Texas Southern. And if Texas Southern wanted that, Texas Southern should have had their own money to build it. You know, I'm telling you stuff that the television station ain't gonna tell you, because they don't want you to know all this information, because they making money off of these politicians when they advertise, when they run for office. And right here is where that trail, or that bike thing that you, that bike trail that runs on Blodgett. And I will show you when we turn right down here on Sampson, where it could have ran right on into Scott and right on into University of Houston. But University of Houston must didn't want to have nothing to do with this. This is a project that Mr. Rodney Ellis took up on his own to make sure that Texas Southern would have that street Blodgett. And also, my opinion, is to run Canfield Oaks and all the people that lives in the back of Blodgett out, so they would sell their homes and their residents. And he did that without the residents' permission. And see, that trail could have ran right through here. Look here, nobody even using this. They could have had it run right on through here, all the way to Scott. And if University of Houston wanted this, it would have went all the way to Calhoun. But University of Houston must didn't want nothing to do with it. And University of Houston got the money. When I say they got the money, they got Tilford Petito, the man who owned the Houston Rockets, the Denver, also the Golden Nugget, and all the Papadores. And that ain't all the money University of Houston got. They got the Harpines family, they money. And that ain't all the money they got. They got the Cullen family, they money. So they could afford to do this if they felt like it was worth it. But no, evidently they felt like it wasn't worth it, because they didn't get behind it. Rodney Ellis took it up on his own to get behind it. All right, y'all, I'm telling you the truth. And there we is right here. That you see on Blodgett could have ran right into University of Houston. Right on into it. And some of the kids that go to University of Houston, they take classes at Texas Southern. So I'm gonna let it go like it is, y'all. So thank you for looking at this video. And I thank Mr. Jerry Shepherd for helping me organize our history, and some of these black politicians that call themselves helping us. They're helping themselves. personally. And as you can see, there's Wheeler Street Baptist Church. They didn't want to argue with it, so they let it go. Plus, Wheeler Street Avenue Baptist Church, they didn't approve of it neither, because if they would approve of it, University of Houston would approve it. All it is Rodney Ellis. And I don't have nothing against the guy. I like him. He all right with me. He never did nothing to me. But just call me a paparazzi. Thank you, everybody. God bless you.